Welcome back to episode 30. Not welcome back to episode 38. So that was a failed of an intro. Welcome back to another episode of the Atypical podcast. This is episode 38.2. Come back to that later. But yeah, how's everyone doing?
Will we?
Depressed.
Why
Why 8.1?
Oh, stay tuned. Check the timestamps in it, and then you'll be able to see what that's
That's
about.
what in the business we call a tease.
You
Which business is that?
naughty.
You
Yeah,
teasing me?
no, we're not
Teasing
fleshed out
me?
for this business. All right, first on the dock, boys. Let's get to
Hey,
it.
yo, I'm introing, fam. Don't overtake my topics on that. You
Oh,
slurp
you're
your
introing.
Rubicon, bro. You slurp your Rubicon, bro. Yeah, relax. All right, everyone. What's your best flavor of Rubicon?
Mango.
Yeah, mango in it.
Mango, bro.
Did anyone out there like
Just
lychee
mango.
adopted?
Actually, it's beautiful.
What,
What
as
do
a
you mean?
fruit or
Adopted.
as a flavour?
Both.
Nah, lychee
What?
fruit's goated. You're
Adopted,
right.
adopted.
are
My son,
You're
real.
wrong.
Never tasted it
my guy. We know it's always Indians.
because I don't want to.
It's always the
Because I
Indians.
don't want to.
It's always the Indians. It's
You're on the
always
right side of the border, mate.
That's what I'm saying. Left side, actually.
Hey, you guys are on the left.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, in it. Oh my god! All right, so first topic of the day. We talked about it a couple of weeks ago when our most frequent guest Jay wasn't on the episode that week. So we talked about our best friend got married.
That's not exactly like the tease.
That's par for par, isn't it?
Innit? What the hell's going on, bro?
If you know, you know. So obviously, like we mentioned before, Shajee got married. He had two weddings, one which was a bit more English and one which was a bit more Asian. Hashi wasn't able to come to the Asian one. Obviously, Jay wasn't here for the other episodes. We talked about the other one. So we're just going to amalgamate it all together and talk about our favorite parts of it and our not so favorite parts of it, if you want to put it that way. Although Shajee did respond back to us after I gave it a 8 out of 10. Masan, what did you give it again?
I said 9.
And Hashi also said 9, right?
Ditto, yeah.
Yeah, and I said 8 because obviously there was no Pepsi in it. So Shajee said, I'll take an 8. So fair in it. So no arguments on that side. But
Do you want to talk about how dumb of a reason that is, by the way?
no, it's not. Where's the Pepsi at a wedding, bro? I don't want orange juice.
And what did Shajee say about the Pepsi?
Yeah, Shajee said, oh, he just asked the caterers and they had some Pepsi in the back. But big man, if you got Pepsi in the back, why are you not bringing Pepsi onto the table? What is nonsense? Nonsense.
All right,
Sugar
you know,
tax.
quick
But yeah.
tangent here. What's the worst experience you guys ever had at a wedding? What's the worst thing
into
to
it.
happen at a wedding? Okay, that's
What did
one.
he say? What did Shajee say?
Worst thing, he said going into it.
Mm.
Nothing really.
Would
It's
you
very
guys say?
I've only been to
normal,
2, bro.
Never had any
Bit of a shit
horrific
question, man, Sam.
accidents?
Can't lie.
Carry on with
Aww. Aww.
Yeah,
Don't do that
feel,
to him.
Feel bad for me.
Yeah, but it's
feel
just,
bad
I'm
for
sorry, innit? It's true, innit? Let us know in the comments if that was a shit question.
me. Let us know your worst. Yeah.
Nah. Let us know if that was a shit question. Let us know if that was
You're
a
right.
shit
It's
question.
trash.
I
It's
tried to
trash.
back it.
It's trash.
Oh my god.
Nah, both in it. Let us know if it's a shit question and then let us know your worst experience at wedding. But
We're getting
it was a
none
good
of
question,
those.
man, Sam.
No one's gonna say.
Okay,
anything.
well, not if you're coming with that negativity and pushing them away.
all right.
Good point. Good point.
If you
So,
think
Jay, what was your,
Hamza's a dick comment? Like,
Yeah, comment and like, yeah, subscribe, million subscribers tomorrow. It's crazy. All right, go on then, Jay. What was your rating of? Or actually, wait. So when we rated it last time, it was only for the English one. So we'll get everyone's ratings now. So Jay, as a whole, what would you rate it? And would you rate the English one differently from the Asian one? What are you saying?
yeah, that's a. See, Masan, that's actually a good question.
Yo, P.
I liked each one for different reasons. I think I preferred the English one or the Western wedding as an actual wedding,
Coconut in it.
but I
Fucking
preferred
crazy.
the Asian wedding for
Vibes for the
for
vibes.
the culture of it and the vibes. Yeah,
Yeah, the
the,
vibes.
the ceremony in the English one I think wins out of everything that happened across both weddings. I think that was like the best part, my favorite bit of all of it. That was really, really nice to watch and emotional and stuff. So that was good.
Did you cry?
No, I
So it
I
wasn't
felt
that emotional, was it? It wasn't that
I didn't
emotional,
cry.
then, was it?
Lads,
I
I'm
cried.
getting massive.
Most-
You
heat
had
off
tears
right
come
now.
out.
I actually had a couple tears. Can't lie. I had to pretend like I said this before. I had to pretend like someone cracked a joke. I had to pretend I was laughing and they're like, wipe away. But yeah,
Fez. I swelled
Alright.
up. I didn't actually cry though.
Yeah,
Swelled
you must
up.
not. You must not
Yeah,
love
you
it that
welled
much,
up, lad.
innit?
You swelled up. You were
Nice.
bricked at the wedding. What are you
To
on
be
for?
fair, to be fair,
To be fair though,
Swelled
fair.
up. This guy.
according to some people, they were trying to move to man during the wedding.
oh, what's going on? I didn't hear about this.
Wait. Ooh, me.
Why would you self-proclaim that?
Gotta save your ass, innit?
Why? There wasn't me.
Jay did a dance. Jay did a choreographed dance at the second one, the Asian wedding with a little group. So that
But
was
all,
that was
all
pretty cool.
these absolute nonces didn't want to. So
I mean, I
Jumped
would
on the dance floor.
they actually ruined it.
after in it.
Archie's the worst. He didn't even turn up.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I forgot about that
That's
for a
the
second.
worst.
I was dying. Meanwhile, fucking dying. I was so ill.
Oh,
That's my karma right there, bro.
Yeah, to be
Same,
fair though.
bro.
To be fair though. But yeah,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
shout out to you.
Overall, I will give them both 8.5.
Okay, in the middle. What could be improved?
What can be improved? English DJ
Can we
Phil,
pause?
bro.
Wait, we're rating our boy's wedding.
Listen, bro.
They
It has to
got
be
married and we're tail listing it, bro. Like, what's going on?
No, tier list in the future. In 10 years' time, once we're all married, we're gonna tier list everyone's weddings.
Exactly. It's come down with me
100%.
wedding
Worst
edition,
wedding
bro.
here.
We're
Wait, who do you think has the
content
worst wedding
leeches.
here?
Say that, Mass, I'm sorry.
What am I
Who do you
supposed to
think
say?
has the worst wedding here?
Well, you two are
That's
gonna
a
get
good
4.
question. That's a good question.
You
I
two are
rate
gonna get
that.
4, so statistically, one of you two, isn't it?
Statistically.
That's just Islamophobic, Kashi.
No, I'm saying do your thing, innit? Get your 4 wives, but one of
It's
them's
too
gonna
late
be a
now.
dead wedding.
It's too late. I want you to apologize.
Suck my ass, bro.
Yeah. Keep the divide.
Hold that divide, bro.
That's the wrong type of divide. It's the wrong type of divide. We divide by flags. That's all. The worst wedding.
Right, English wedding DJ needed to be an actual DJ. He was an actual DJ. Dude wasn't mixing, all right? Dude was not
No.
mixing. Asian
Crossfade.
wedding. Listen, I'm saying it to the camera this time, yeah. Shajee, your caterers, fuck them. Actually, fuck them. They stole all the shit, bro. I want a refund on my shit. Shajee gave us really nice things like pouches that were engraved with their names, and there was like sweets and stuff in there. And then they all gave us like junnis to wear that had they were, like colorful.
One of these,
specifically
Jay.
for the wedding. Yeah,
One of these. One of these.
One of those.
Shajee and Nana.
While we were on the dance floor, caterers came, cleaned up the whole table, stole it all. So, I
Bro,
don't know.
it sounds like you were being, you weren't looking after your shit. Because I know Massam got his at home. I know, I just seen Hamza's. So, like,
I protected my Sam's because somebody else wanted to steal it.
Yeah,
While you went to the
thank you for
toilet.
saying that. Thank
I
you
got
for
you,
saying
bro.
that.
Yeah,
didn't
whoever
protect
you
my
know who
feet
you
though,
are,
innit?
yeah.
sorry.
Oh, beat the name though, innit? But say it.
Listen, if you know, you know, and if you know, you know.
I actually want to know. Oh,
It's
say
just,
it.
whoever you're thinking of is that person. I'm telling you.
Jay's mum.
She wasn't
She
there on
wasn't
the
Wasn't
second one. But hold it down for Atypical co-host, innit, bro? Come on now.
You would have known that if you were there, Archie.
I love it.
Man. But
Next
yeah.
time.
What do you lot rate it? What do you lot
He's
rate
got 3 more coming, lads.
I wish the
Yeah, maybe.
I wish
I
the Asian one was longer. That's the only thing I would say. I wish it was like an hour or two longer. But
Yeah, I wish they had Coke Zero Lime. Yeah, they didn't have that, so I got to deduct a point.
hey, relax, man. You only gave me 8.5, only half point better than mine, bro. Give it a rest.
What was the
across
second
both.
DJ's name? What was his name? DJ some Asian don in it.
Yeah, I'd actually give it an 8.5 across
Rajesh.
both. I'd give it an 8.5 across both.
8.5 across both, yeah?
Yeah, for across both. Yeah.
You want to pick a more stereotypical name, Massa?
That was hilarious,
What,
bro.
fine Rogen.
Okay.
To be fair though,
DJ Harris on the dance floor. I would say retroactively I'm going to drop my white wedding rating.
We move it like Hamza.
Yeah, I know, right? I think you'd appreciate it, bro.
He's
Not
self-aware.
condemn it. Because to be honest, the Asian wedding was better, and so the white wedding can't be a 9 if the Asian wedding is better.
I mean,
So-
statistically, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd give the white wedding like 8.5. I'd agree with Jay, and the Asian one a 9. To be fair,
So 8.75 overall, or is the weighting a bit different?
you know, there's more weighting towards Asian weddings. So
So it's like
I'd say
8.9.
8.9 overall.
Oh,
8.9
8.9.
overall.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Maths.
Oh, Jay.
I don't know
Oh, someone's in disagreement,
Oh,
bro.
what are you saying, Jay?
Nah, I'm just saying though. In like English wedding was a lot longer. It's harder to make that good over a longer period of time. Asian wedding was like 4 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours.
That's a good point, you know. That's a good point.
Fair.
Minute, like the goodness per minute, the ratio is
Yeah,
very
make a
probably
graph. My son, make a graph.
GPM.
GPM.
What's the GPM?
I'm missing about it. What's the GPM rate?
higher. Goodness per minute.
Bro, I
Don't
can't
work
lie.
out quickly.
I rate the English one more too, man. Can't lie.
Really? To be fair,
Really?
all your weighting is to the one that you didn't attend.
That's crazy.
Who would have
Alright.
guessed that?
But yeah, there we
Alright.
go. That was our thingy there. What else has been happening lately? So this episode, episode 38, was actually supposed to be done in person. So we mentioned, I think we mentioned in an episode or something, we want to start doing it more in person, and hopefully 90% of our episodes will be in person moving forward. So we attempted that for the first time, and we went to Harshu's house the weekend before this basically comes out, and we had some videos planned. All right, some videos planned. One of them is a bit Asian themed, another one is a bit quizzy, coming out soon.
Shh, don't give it
But-
away, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. We're looking for something in
You
there.
literally just did.
Chatting bare, bro.
Yeah, you don't chatting off. And in fact,
He's
I'll
only
get on to
showing
how
his
much.
face.
I'll get on to how much you chat. Yeah, you're not even showing your eyes, bro. No one can see your eyes, G. I don't even clock
I'm
that.
crying, bro.
Fair, isn't it? Because you know what's coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we recorded them two, and we had some plans to record a couple of others, which I won't say, Harshu. Don't worry. And then we also had a plan to record this episode 38. And so we recorded, the Asian one and the quizzy one, and we did that. And then we moved on to the long episode, the feature episode, episode 38, and we recorded it. An hour of 45 of phenomenal content.
It was so
And
good.
then we had a great setup as well. Two cameras. Little, it was looking nice. We had put like fill lights on, all sorts. Little, lights in the background like Jay actually has right now. He's using the same one. It was looking good. And then, world's smallest violin. And the last approximately 60 seconds of the recording of episode 38. An hour and 45 of phenomenal content. Even a little game that Massambo. Top tier content. Top tier clippable content.
Harshu just deleted the audio.
He just deleted it.
I was like, it's not good enough.
Yeah.
It's doing too
Moment
much.
of, minute of silence for the minute that took everything away from us.
I blame
Amen.
the ghost stories. I blame the ghost stories, bro. I blame the ghost story. I said the ghost story, which you guys will hear next time we record.
Oh, great.
And the audio
And,
corrupted.
And the audio corrupted within seconds.
Harshi's
That's all I'm
program
saying.
that he was using to record it just froze on us, and it didn't save any backups, and all of it was lost. We still have the visuals, but the audio is now lost to.
Yeah, if you want a
infinite
silent
expanse.
movie, comment below. We'll release it.
To fair Patreon episode.
That
If you
would
want
not
that.
be a good movie.
But yeah. Oh wait, yeah, you just disrespected Charlie Chaplin's entire career, bro.
Yeah, I did.
Fairs.
What's he
Well,
gonna do?
Top 5.
Top 5 of all
What's he gonna
time.
do?
Top 5 all time.
Yeah,
Top
something
5 most iconic actors.
Exactly.
But yeah, so put hate for Harshu in the comments below. Send
That's
DMs,
crazy.
anonymous form, all the hate you want. Just let it
Bring it.
flood into your heart's content.
Bring it.
Hate on him, please. Please hate on him.
Let's see you get
yeah.
smoked, bruv.
But yeah, that's how that happened. But hopefully, you're definitely going to be getting 2 in-person videos. So be looking forward to those, which should come out. Well, at least one of them, if not both of them. To be honest, probably both of them should be out sometime in December. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, give them the whole roadmap as well,
but
bro.
yeah.
What are we doing next year?
Well, yeah, guess what, bro? If I don't say it, then it's not going to come out. Like Conor McGregor said, speak it into existence. We don't speak enough
Yeah,
things
to
and they never
us.
happen.
Not to them, bro.
No, to them as
Fuck
well.
them. Fuck you.
You sound like a Crystal Girl
Okay.
right now, bro. You sound
Jesus.
like mad like Crystal Girl.
Hey,
energy.
yo, do you see what Hashi just did there?
What?
He's
They're gonna
swearing
come
at
for
the
me
one
in this
fan,
episode
bro.
anyway.
Yeah,
He did the Mr. Bean finger.
but yeah, so
Oh,
keep an eye out for that.
wow.
But yeah, hate Hashi in the comments below.
Hate Harsh in the comments down below.
Please.
Subscribe and that.
What else is going on, lads? Someone get me to stop talking.
Fanta taste test.
No, we're not. All right. Listen, in the corrupted episode, Harshu made us taste the most rank drink you have ever had. It was some mystery flavor by Fanta. It was the color of this light. It looked disgusting. It
Hence
smelled
why I
like
brought it.
dog shit. And what was the
Tasted like
flavor?
dog shit.
What was the flavor?
Strawberry cake or something like that.
Cheesecake, strawberry
Cheesecake.
cheesecake.
Absolutely
That's it.
horrendous.
Pardon me.
Speaking about things that taste like dog shit, I was absolutely betrayed. Okay, so tiny spoiler. One of the things we taste is curry masala munch, right? And you will wait for a reaction.
Yeah, I
Let's
was gonna
just
say. I was gonna say. Yeah.
Well, let's just say some of the gang was not impressed at all, in the slightest.
It's
Spoiler
not
alert, one of them is
curry.
me.
People don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, bro.
Who cares? Hamza will snap a picture right now. Anyway, the
You're gonna
point
make her do
is,
work. This guy, you really think he's gonna do it?
Save
A
it for the
PNG,
episode,
bro.
man.
A PNG. He can do a PNG.
Hey, yo, I'll be
overlay.
slapping out the edits in the episode. You know, if you ever go check them out on YouTube.
100%. Anyway, I
Yeah,
felt
you know we
disgusted.
don't.
I mean, yeah, by virtue of the fact you don't edit the episodes, innit? That's all. That's all.
Nah, to be fair, they have been banging. The Einstein
They
in the
do.
background of the chess movie is good.
Do you like this? You like this little? I tried,
Yeah,
didn't it? Come on, right guy. Come on.
Cold. Sorry, my son, carry on. It's curry
Yeah, I
by the
lost my
way.
train of
to anyone
thought.
listening.
Fantastic.
Goody,
Fantastic.
goody.
No, I
Goody,
appreciate
goody,
that.
goody, goody.
Appreciate that. It's lost the timing. It's lost the relevancy. I'll save it.
No,
No, it literally isn't. You're killing it.
it's literally right there.
We're doing the step up
You
trying to bring it back
interrupted
to
me.
life.
You interrupted
I'm sorry.
me. Talk about
I'm sorry.
Einstein.
Oh, okay.
Glad I did.
Einstein.
Man did the whole moose and everything.
Basam, can you stop drinking that, bro? We're not sponsored by them.
Have you been tempted to slap the water? Step up.
We're not
style.
sponsored by Star Wars either.
Have you ever been tempted, Jay? When it was
What?
like raining and pouring to just slap the water, step up style. Just yeet it. The way Moose does, bro. I know you tempted, Jay.
Oh,
Jay the
for
dancing
sure. Every
group.
time. Actually, every time.
Yeah, facts. Oh, film that next time, innit? Better content than this right now. Anyway, what I was trying to say.
talking. It's you.
What I was trying to say. Oh, we talking about 30 minutes about rehashed topics.
No.
Anyway.
This is worse than Donda 2. This is the worst thing ever said on the pod.
It wasn't said. Donda was never even said.
And it's still better than this.
All right,
Nah,
my
99
sister likes
originals.
it. Okay, that was it. I felt betrayed. Happy
Yes.
to move on. She liked the masala munch.
She knows.
Disgusting.
All right, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna
Wait,
preface
one sec.
here.
Sorry. Your mum.
My sister.
Oh, your sister. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But
preface. Yeah.
It's lost the timing. We move on.
No.
You lot was
by the way,
seething
listen. For those out there, yeah, he was not going to be okay slaughtering my mum, but he stopped at my sister. That's why he made sure. He's like, was that your mum who said that?
It wouldn't have been the first time I slaughtered your mum in the episode, to be fair.
Yeah,
If you remember,
some
innit?
people don't do that.
Oh,
Some
yeah,
people are
yeah.
disrespectful
Loyal
like
fans.
that.
Innit?
I'm just
Some people
Content's
are
content, bro.
disrespectful like that.
content. Shout out your mum, though.
Wow.
innit? Shout out
Wow,
mumsy. innit?
you sell your soul and diss Masam's mum for content.
Nah, but it's not dissing if you don't mean it, innit?
Stay at you.
Uh,
To be
Let's move
fair,
on.
though,
All right, can we talk about
I'm just
something
a bad
fun?
person in the comments.
Let's talk about something fun. Let's talk about top 5 movies because the other topics, spoiler alert, some of them are rehashed. So I don't have the patience to reiterate the same shit over again for like the last 30 minutes. So let's talk about something new.
good. You don't need to
Shut
keep
the
saying we're
flip
copying
up,
it.
bruv. Shut the hell up,
You
Mister.
don't need to keep saying this.
8.5.
Just do your job.
rating. Top 5 movie, bro. Top 5 movie. What are we saying?
right,
Yeah, Hashi,
right
take
here.
us through.
So I saw a post online on Instagram, as I always do, and it was on this. It was on this website called Ranker. So it ranks a bunch of things together.
Oh, hey, yo,
And,
pause. What'd you say?
Yeah, I said it.
to be fair, though.
Can we go back for a second? Can we pause for a second? Harshu just said he found a post on Instagram. So he's on the app when we need to do socials. He's around.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
he's been popping. He's been popping since the meeting. I don't think he's
Since the
slipped up.
bollocking.
That's
Yeah,
one
since the
bollocking.
bollocking, he hasn't slipped up.
Wait, that's 1 week.
Yeah. To be fair, it's actually
Hey,
only
hey.
been a week. Not
The
even.
journey of
Let's-
1,000 miles begins with a single step. Come on,
Let's
man.
go, let's
Vanessa,
go. Anyway.
Vanessa Carlton and
Jeez,
that.
that was Plato's Uranus. I said that.
Epictetus, yeah.
Plato's Uranus. Plato's Jupiter. Anyway, the funniest. It was basically talking about the funniest TV characters and greatest TV characters of all time, and I wanted to know if you guys agreed with the following. So,
No.
to be fair, you won't even know some of them.
Let me
bruv.
guess.
I'm
Walter
deep in
White.
it.
Walter White, Tony Soprano.
This is funniest,
This
not
is-
greatest.
Oh,
So
funniest.
funniest was Michael. Actually, you know that's great, Massam. You're a content genius. Go from there. Keep guessing.
Well, you're
guessing
gonna
them.
say Michael Scott. So Michael
Oh
Scott.
my god!
You
The
said
dick
Michael.
on this man.
Yeah, huge, right?
Huge.
Homer Simpson, or is it all real?
These no, they're animated too, but Homer Simpson isn't on this list at the moment.
Carl,
think-
Carl, what the Cartman, sorry.
Cartman is not on the list. Actually, Eric Cartman is number 15. Eric Cartman is
okay.
number 15.
What is the list exactly?
Top 5
Funniest-
funniest characters.
Yeah, what he said.
Chandler.
What, in
Joey.
movies or in all shows
TV
and
shows.
stuff?
Chandler and Joey, 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Michael Scott number 1.
Right.
And yes, Jay. Characters, movies, people, everything. I don't know
the
why.
Family Guy's name?
Peter Griffin.
Stewie Griffin, yeah.
No, but Stewie is 10th.
Stewie's
What?
10th. Okay.
Yeah.
Football head.
Yeah.
Yeah, football head.
The baby.
I'll give you 2
Um,
more guesses and then I'll spill them out. The last 2.
One clue. Give us a clue for fourth and fifth.
It's also part of the Office, like Michael Scott.
Oh.
Some say I used to look like him when I was younger, with my forehead
Yeah.
out.
What's his name? I've forgotten his name.
Same glasses. Don't mind them.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
broken at the moment. Hence
He's
why
a
I'm
very
hiding my
cool
eyes.
character.
Are these the ones that you only have one?
Yeah, look,
earpiece?
lads. Look, fam. There's nothing here, fam. I went to Tesco's like this today, bro.
Dwight.
Dwight Schrute, exactly. And then number 5 is Barney Stinson from How I Met Your Mother.
I met your mother.
Didn't even think about
Yeah.
that at all, to be fair.
Yeah. And then greatest TV characters of all time. I'll quickly list them out. Number 1 was Walter White, my Sam. So bang on. Number 2, Michael Scott, which I don't get. He's amazing, but greatest TV characters of all time. There's so many out there. We put Michael Scott second. You lot seen The Office, all of you?
I've
Nah.
seen all of it part of the last 2 seasons.
I watched
Okay, but-
one episode of the English one and it was very uncomfortable, so I had to stop.
To be fair, that's actually 6 shouts. Slow. Come on. Filled with
Well,
slow.
actually, funny
Oh,
enough, today my manager was asking me about quick tangent related. Don't worry, my manager was
Go for it,
asking
go
me, he's like, "Mason, where do you actually live?" And I'm like, "Oh, don't know if you know, it's a place outside Windsor called Slough." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I know that. That's where David Brent used to work, right?" He's like, "It doesn't look really good on the show." And I'm like,
Bro.
"It's not improved."
People
If only
always
you
say
knew.
that. People at
Yeah.
work always say that when I say Slough. They're like, they either bring up the Office and say it looked like a shithole, or they say that's the one with that massive roundabout in it, and then say it looks like a shithole. It's
Yeah,
never
yeah,
ending
yeah.
cycle.
What
But it is a
massive
shithole.
roundabout?
Our bus station burnt down, bro.
You know that.
Come on.
Where the
The one that
crossing
used
is
to
now.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Shout out
Oh,
that. You
yeah.
can walk underneath it and that is all of it.
Yeah,
Shout
little
out.
subway thing. That was so sick, man. Why they
Vibe,
fuck
innit?
Slough up, man? Anyway, number 3, Tyrion Lannister. Number 4,
Tyrion?
Tyrion number 3, greatest of all time. I also agree with that. I don't know why he's up there. 4, Saul Goodman, pretty sick,
that-
sick,
Sure.
but
Is that from the Breaking Bad Don?
yeah,
Yeah.
and also Better Call Saul. And number 5, Tony Soprano.
Yeah,
So
that
fair.
seems so. Tony and Walter are always in everyone's top 5.
Yeah,
That's wrong
light
though,
work.
because
100%
they're missing Logan Roy. They're missing Logan Roy. Succession.
Logan Roy.
100% Logan Roy.
I hear
And
it.
Kendall Roy, to be honest. I'd put both of them. I'd put 2 characters from Succession. It's that good.
Damn, I do need to watch it. I can't lie.
Michael Scott, I
didn't-
can't take any sitcom serious, I'll be honest.
No, you
The
literally
genre
can't.
sitcom,
Though. Yeah,
you can't take it serious. I love Michael
You've
Scott.
said this before. Yeah.
It's true. Don't
It's
put
true,
That was
bro.
a list.
character on there.
That was the list of
I actually
funniest,
agree.
though.
No,
yeah,
and
yeah.
also
But he
greatest.
was also in the greatest too, which I
Oh,
didn't
was he?
get at all. Yeah,
But that's the thing.
Like, there's
sitcoms
no
are the
law.
most sitcoms are the most personable, so it makes sense that they're going to be some of the greatest because you just have a greater like affinity towards the characters.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the character arcs are always the most bland.
Yeah,
not
they're
me,
very
yeah,
shallow. They're very
It's not
shallow.
the point, though.
very.
There's no
Yeah,
depth.
it's
know what?
relatability in that, but
It's
You know what else
relatability.
I'd put in there?
Yeah.
Bro,
It's a serious
they
lack
had
of,
Tom and Jerry number 6, bruv. Like, something number 7. Like,
Don't disrespect
Which one?
the
Which one, Tom or
goats.
Jerry?
Greatest
both of them.
characters.
Both of them.
Both, like, there's some
Where's
symbiote
Homer
or
then?
something.
Where's Homer?
Homer's not even on there.
That's
Don't.
crazy.
Trust me.
Nah,
What do we
bro.
think about Homer no longer being able to strangle Bart?
What is that in the
Snowflake
opening?
generation.
Snowflakes, bruv.
Is that in the opening? Yeah, the theme. Like,
Choke me out, daddy.
Oh, that's a good point. They don't look.
or is it in the episode? Because I don't know the
No, in
story. I haven't heard of it.
In the episodes, they said they're
Wow.
not
Has the
gonna start
intro
doing
not
it.
changed in the last 35 years?
The intro is always
It has,
different
but
anyway.
it's the same but different, isn't it?
Yeah,
Do they
Yeah,
still
they
do
have
the
a
do they
different
still do
skip
the
that.
couch scene at the end where it's different?
Yeah,
every
yeah,
They
episode?
do.
They have
They
to
do
always,
change
yeah.
it. Yeah, but yeah. What do you think of that?
But they get rid of Apu, bruv. It's
you
literally
check
a
that.
whole
He's Indian
show.
anyway.
Bro, it's a whole show based on stereotypes, and they got rid of the brown stereotype first. If anything,
Could
that's
you
like
not-
reverse racism.
Because of the snowflakes, though, innit? Because it was voiced by
Yeah,
a
but
white guy.
none of the brown people were complaining. Keep Apu in there, bruv.
To be fair, speaking of that, I saw
I've
I
never
saw
seen this
TikTok.
guy.
So
What,
Pascal
you never seen
Apu
for an
what,
Indian?
innit?
So yeah,
Yeah.
I
Apu's
saw
just honorary, innit?
he was goated. He was goated. I saw TikTok the other day of this person interviewing people in India saying Western culture says that Indian accent when speaking English is like the worst out of anyone in the world. And all these Indians were like, "Oh man, they just stereotype us to make us sound like Apu from The Simpsons, and we don't even sound like that." Word for word, they sounded exactly like Apu.
They do. They do. If anything,
Hell
yeah, it's
yeah.
not stereotype, then is it? It's accuracy.
He's
It's
100% accurate.
100%, man. Bring back Apu.
Stop crying, man. Bring back Apu, bro.
It's because Hank Azaria was doing it as a white man. Like that's kind
Ah,
of part of the controversy is the white man doing an impersonation
Yeah,
of an
I
Indian
know.
guy.
So
Which is also
dumb.
why they got rid of what's the Cleveland show? The Cleveland show used to be like voiced by a white guy as well.
Oh, but it's a black.
Isn't the
black
But it's a
man.
black
Character,
guy,
yeah.
Isn't his character still in Family Guy though, voiced by a white guy?
I think I thought that they've removed him,
Oh,
changed him around.
I don't know.
Don't fucking
Justice
know,
for
lad.
Apu, yeah. That's a great relevant topic. Definitely not
Yeah.
10 years old. That.
They kill off the brown guy. Crazy.
Hashtag justice for Apu. But yeah, that's
I need to
basically
see Bot get strangled, bro. That's what I need to see.
kinky.
Yeah, there used to be loads of
That's wild.
violence like that.
Tom and Jerry, bro.
Bro,
Tom
have
and
you-
Jerry's the whole like Itchy and Scratchy is obviously just a parody of Tom and Jerry.
That's
Yeah,
harsh
Tom
on a
and
Friday
Jerry
night,
is just-
itchy and scratchy.
That's me right now, bro.
Wow.
I was gonna say, have you guys seen that like the infamous clip of Stewie just beating up Brian all over the house, just absolutely mashing him up? Have you guys seen that? Where he just smacks his head into the toilet, baseball bat, everything. Have you guys never seen that?
No.
Oh my days, you uncultured swine!
Insert
I'm
video
a Family
here.
Guy fiend. No, we're not putting that on, bro. He literally he absolutely clatters the hell out of him. Like he just up and down the stairs, barbed wires, head into the toilet, waterboarding, all sorts. It's so funny. I can't even lie, bro.
Waterboarding.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Shut up.
I mean, that's the whole point of these shows, isn't it? It was just to have fun, slapstick comedy. But I don't know why people are ruining that as well, bro. Like, how can you possibly ruin something so meaningless? It's
Child abuse meaningless, yeah.
yeah,
Animation.
been there, done that, and I'm over it.
Okay, it's actually funny you say that. I'm gonna talk about it anyway because I don't care. I watched Attack on Titan finale. Okay, and by the way, Attack on Titan does something which is it's a cartoon, but to me, it's one of the most horrific sights I've ever seen. So just because it's a cartoon, I don't think that's fair to say.
No. I'm not talking about. I think anime definitely has story. I'm
No,
saying
Jay,
slapstick
innit?
comedy.
Jay said
Oh.
it's just cartoon in it, but I'm just saying it doesn't really matter because you
Ah.
can see some graphic things in
Oh,
cartoon.
100%. I agree. Invincible. Rick
Oh,
and Morty.
Invincible. Oof.
Oof.
Now
Still
you're
worse
speaking
if
my
you see it in
language,
real life,
bro.
though, innit?
What did you say? It's
Still
worse you see
if
in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some things you can't do in real life, and if you did it in real life, they look ass. So, that's all I'm gonna say.
What looks awesome
Contest
in real
it.
life? On?
Wait, what?
Genocide in it. Genocide. All right. AOT.
Ah.
Which is why I'm surprised Hamza's like young nephews even watch that show.
Oh yeah, he was saying the other day, innit?
Yeah.
How old is he then?
I
never
don't know.
told us.
I don't know what any of this nonsense about. I mean, I know some of them they don't watch. Like I don't know which ones they are, but some with some dodgy names and stuff. But other than that,
Dodgy names.
not that type of
names.
dodgy names.
What, you
I don't
see
know.
some,
No, there was just
some
like
Asian
one...
dialect and you're like, oh, it's dodgy, not me. Fucking hell.
No. It was like some, I don't know, it had like devil in the name or something like that. So I was just like, yeah, you definitely not
Demon
watching that one.
Slayer.
No, not Demon Slayer. It was another one. But I was like, yeah, you're definitely
Doba.
not watching that, bro.
High
Stuff
School of
with
the
love.
Dead. What time was that?
Devilman Crybaby, innit, Oshu?
Come on, shout out Devilman Crybaby, bro. Holy
But
shit.
yeah, no. If it was up to me, mate, if it was up to me, there'd be no anime in the house at all periods. So Japanese cartoons only in this household.
Oh, you're so weird. Alright.
Studio Ghibli,
Studio fucking.
When's this movie out? Is it out yet?
December. I think it's December, January. Yeah, we're watching that. Yeah,
cast is looking spicy. Yeah, I'm there.
Is it limited release or is it everywhere?
I think it's normal. I don't think they come out as widespread as other movies, but I think it's everywhere more or less. But I don't know how long it'll be out there for.
IMAX in it.
Definitely not an IMAX one, but we're watching it. We're watching it.
Wants to bun a fat
is-
zoot before.
Oh, there's a correlation.
What?
What's the correlation between?
Watching an amazing Studio Ghibli movie and bunning a fat suit. Everything,
what's-
bruv.
Oh.
You wouldn't know. You're not cultured, bruv.
Alright, move on. This guy's finished. What? He's hiding his eyes right now because he's fucked.
I'm joking.
Don't say that. Also, so there was no top 5 movies involved. Just to recap, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't put the whole topic in because then you guys are gonna
Okay.
research it. It was top 5 movie
Aw.
characters.
Oh,
Yeah.
disappointing.
Boo.
Can we talk about top 5 movies instead?
Let's do it. Why not? It's here, isn't
Yeah,
it?
let's start with Hamza because every time we talk about movies or TV shows, he's silent like a motherfucker.
But he knows the least.
I'm just letting
Exactly.
the experts talk, innit? Joking. I don't know the least. I just have different taste.
You know.
Well,
Go off, innit?
not different taste, but not as. I don't watch anime
You know
in
the
it,
least.
bruv.
You know
I don't
the
watch
least,
anime
you-
in it. That's it. I don't watch anime.
We've talked about
Okay.
one anime, which is Attack on Titan, brother. Otherwise, we
Yeah,
talk
shut
about
up,
all
man.
kinds of things.
Some might talk too much, bro.
Which is the most viral anime of the last decade.
Yeah.
Meaningless. Top 5 movies for me. Yeah. So if we get top 5 movies.
I bet he's gonna put like documentary in it.
We're gonna
brother.
put
He's
Planet
only
Earth
gonna
1,
He's only going to put 4 hours.
Planet Earth 2,
You know, he's gonna put
Blue
Ash
Planet
Travel
1.
across Mongolia.
Blue Planet 2, and Ash
Yeah.
Dykes Alone in Mongolia. Description.
Shout out Ash
Joking.
Dykes, The Great Wall out now. Go check it out.
Was I the only
Check
one who
it
watched that movie, by the way?
No, I
I
watched it
ain't
as well.
paying for that.
He paid for it. Hamza paid for it. We paid for it, brother.
Nah,
Yeah,
I
he,
didn't pay
he split that cost, G.
Nah.
Yeah, we've already paid for it, brother.
I'm recouping it.
What, the
yeah,
one
we
quid?
did. It was actually very good.
It
really
was
good.
actually very good. Yeah, Hoshi would have helped you.
Mm.
So I'm
Where?
talking beyond help.
Where would it have helped me?
Top 5 movies. I'm putting some Tarantino up there for sure. Absolutely. What's my favorite Tarantino movie of all time? I'll probably put one of the Kill Bills up there. So I say that's one of my top 5.
Hard.
Other than that, I'd put Lion King up there, 100%. That's another one of my top 5.
He says this every time.
I would
Yep.
put. I mean, it's literally my top 5, and you absolute wank stain. What else did I put up there?
Across everything, all genres.
I'll put probably like one of the Ghibli movies up there. So maybe what's my favorite? Maybe Howl's Moving Castle or
Anime.
Spirited Away. One of those. So that's another one up
Yeah,
there. It's not anime, it's
Japanese
Japanese cartoons. Massam cultured as the resident Japanese cartoon / anime expert. Got the verification there.
So you put them together with a slash.
I knew
so
you were
that
gonna pick that up.
related.
I knew you were gonna pick
Yeah.
that up. Just
That's like saying India / Pakistan, isn't it, Hamza?
That made me almost. This almost came back up. Man.
Don't worry, I know the act saying it. Don't worry, bro. My oodles is churning, bro.
Other than that, I would put favorite movie. 3 Idiots. 3 Idiots has got to be
Oh,
up
you
there.
put an Indian movie after giving all that schlack.
3 Idiots. Nah, Bollywood's different in it. Bollywood tax in it.
Yeah, where's Pollywood, bro? What's going on? Where's
Previous
Pollywood?
corruption scandal documentaries.
I know our Sharif.
Oh, Kalhona Ho. 3 Idiots, Kalhona Ho. Hard to decide. Kalhona, I think 3 Idiots is a better movie, but Kalhona Ho has just got my heart a bit more. I've seen that like
Top
20
5
times.
movies of all time. This guy's
100%.
Let him cook, bro.
If you ain't seen 3 Idiots, shut your mouth, because that is top 5.
He's cooking on
Everyone
masala.
has.
Yeah, he's
cooking
cooking
on
on the
kukuru.
salad, bro.
Masam
Yeah,
hasn't
he's
seen
cooking
3
it.
Idiots. Masam hasn't seen 3 Idiots.
Yeah, I ain't seen 3 Idiots.
It is
Alright.
amazing. It's top 5
And
Bollywood
It
films.
is top tier.
And then
not-
the
not
other
top five.
one, I would say maybe like
I swear this guy's done about 7 now.
nah.
God, cook. Give me a dish, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe
He's got one more.
I'm just trying to think. Like, oh, I'm actually special. Lord of the Rings. Am I dumb, bruv? Am I dumb? Literally watched 20 plus hours of that shit for like a whole month, weekend after weekend.
Which one?
This,
though?
Which
all,
one?
nah, it's all of them. All of them.
You can't
Yeah,
do
it's
that.
one story.
I just
can't
did
do
one
that.
story.
I just did.
one
It's one
story.
book.
It's one story.
If you
Yeah,
combine
I
them together.
guess.
It's like saying what's
It's one
like
book if you
TV
combine.
series.
Nah, okay, if I had to pick one, it might actually be Fellowship. Might actually be my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, I just like the Shire in it. I just like the Shire, and a lot of
Yeah,
it's the
you
Shire,
do.
so I just really like it. But yeah,
Is Fellowship the first one?
Yes,
Yeah,
this first one. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, I mean, there's probably some others. Probably rehashed that list, but there's this one off the top of my head. Isn't
Which one's the one with the trees, bro?
it? Two Towers.
You love
Yeah.
trees, innit?
Actually,
Love that tree, bro.
yeah, bro,
No, I'm
but-
not doing my
okay.
top 5, but I'll do. I'll bring one movie. I'll say one movie. Say
All
one
right, fair
movie.
enough. Fair.
Otherwise,
fair
this
enough.
segment is going to be 30 minutes long, bro.
Yeah, to be fair.
If we all do that.
Better content.
One movie, I actually went. This is my favorite film of all time, and I went to see it.
Let me guess. 12 Angry Men.
Yeah,
Oh, is
yeah. I've
This
said
guy.
that before. I've said it before.
yeah.
I said it before. I
Why
went to
does he
see
know
it
everything?
in the theater recently. And it was-
1957. You're some old guy, bro.
No, he's been saying it for like 10, 15 plus years, bro.
Yeah.
I
Black
think
and
when you
white,
have
bro.
VHS, When you have on cassette, bruv.
Charlie Chaplin top 5.
VHS and that. Fantastic movie. Honestly, one of the best films you can ever watch. If anyone's seen it or wants to watch it, absolute amazing script and acting and set design and everything. Went to see it in the theater, was amazing. It had a really famous like olden style actor. He's been in loads of Hollywood shows and movies and stuff. I forget his name, but he was the main lead in the theater performance as well, and it was really good. So I would recommend watching
Oh,
it.
Henry Fonda.
Yeah,
Henry
I'd
Fonda?
recommend.
Marie Fondle.
No, Henry Fonda.
He was in. I forget what show he was in.
Was he a
He was in a
comedian?
super famous show. It's
As
I
well?
think it's like the name of some American state was the name of the show. But anyway, point is,
Chicago.
film sick. Theater play was sick. If anyone ever has the opportunity to watch it, then definitely do that. But that is my favorite film.
What's it called again, bro?
12
12
Angry
Angry
Men.
Men. The premise
Okay,
is
that's it, man.
premise is basically 12 people that are act as part of a jury, and there's a black kid that comes in who is being done for murder, and then it's up to this jury to decide whether he's guilty or innocent, and then they go into deliberate into their room. So the whole film happens basically in one room, and they go to deliberate, and the first thing they do is let's put a hand vote to see straight off the bat, who thinks he's guilty, who thinks he's innocent. 11 of them say guilty straight off the bat, and the main guy says innocent because he doesn't know, he doesn't have enough information. And then the film is one by one, he convinces all the others to change their vote from guilty to innocent.
What race were they?
They're
They're
all
all
white.
white men, right?
Yeah, they're all white.
Mm.
In the theatre production, one of the guys was black, but they also gave him the least lines, so I don't really know what was going on there.
Interesting. But that sounds
Yeah,
sick. That sounds really interesting.
Yeah. 12 Angry Men and Citizen Kane are like the two oldie movies I've always wanted to watch. Just haven't really ever come around to it. When I say oldie, I mean sort of black and white.
What was
And
the other
probably-
one? The one that Braveheart. I got loads of nominations and wins and shit.
That is not an oldie movie. I want to say Braveheart is like
Yeah.
I was gonna
80s?
say it's like 80s,
No,
that's
that's
bro.
not
Mel
old, is
Gibson,
it?
bro.
It isn't
No,
that
I want to
old.
see that's the 80s.
I'll
90s.
Google it.
95. Oh, that's the
95?
new
Yeah.
one, I think. Is that?
No, that is it. That is it. William Wallace, Mel Gibson, 95, yeah.
Yeah, it's not that old.
Oh, sorry. I was talking about Ben Hur. My bad.
Ah,
Ah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Très
Cool.
intéressant.
The actor I was thinking of who played the main character in the theatre production was Patrick Duffy from the show Dallas.
Dallas.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Right.
It's pretty cool. I
That
shall
is
check
pretty
it
cool. Washu, what's your 5 or 1 if you can't think of 5?
out.
Sam spent 20 minutes trying to think of Lord of the Rings when all of them are behind him.
One amazing film that I can think of that would definitely go in my top 5 would be You know what? I'd have to put Goodfellas in there. Low key.
Mm.
That was one of the first
Yes.
great films that I watched, and I was like, just
Am I a clown to you?
awestruck. Am I a clown to you?
Yeah.
Am I funny to you? What's
You're
funny?
Pretty funny. Yeah, you're pretty funny.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
What was that
I think
again?
we
Good,
just-
you said Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. Yeah.
Joe Pesci.
classic,
I think Joe
Elite.
Pesci won the Oscar for that, and he just goes up. I want to say it was for Goodfellas, supporting actor. He goes up, he walks up to the stage, grabs the Oscar, and he's just like, "Thank you." Walks off.
Yeah, that's a real man.
Legendary.
That's a real
yeah.
fucking man, bro. No need for all that bullshit people are doing nowadays, bro. Take your award and go. That's
Yeah,
it.
he did. That was the one. That was the one.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Which is a pretty iconic moment. Which
think I'm
honestly
funny?
kind of.
Think I'm funny?
You think I'm funny? You laughing at me? Shout out Joe Pesci, man. Shout out Joe Pesci.
I would say
Shout
his
out
best performance though is Home Alone. In it, Jay.
Yeah. That's actually number one.
I can't believe this guy hasn't seen Home Alone.
He's not his
friend.
the Rings.
I'm not his friend. Which one? Okay, which one are you man are claiming him? Because not me. Now, come on.
Wait. Interstellar.
Oh,
Massam
your
hasn't
number
seen
one.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I've seen
Inception. Which one is it? Both?
No, I've
Interstellar,
seen
yeah,
Inception.
Okay.
Yeah. My top 5: Blade Runner. Jay.
Cold.
Blade
Fest.
Runner 2049.
Snooze fest.
Shawshank Redemption.
Oh,
Yeah,
Spirited
top tier.
Away.
I haven't
Your
seen that
Name,
yet.
which is the newest edition. Your Name. I watched
Oh, that
previously,
goes
yeah.
straight into your top
See.
5.
Yeah, I love that.
I
movie.
really wanna watch that.
And the 5th one.
One guy, one
I'm
jar.
not sure. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
What's
was
the
sick.
fifth one you
Yeah,
said?
mate.
What is the fifth one you said?
One guy, one jar. Whatever.
That's not what you said.
What was that? I can't remember what fifth
Oh,
is. To
okay,
be honest.
fair.
Fifth is it was probably Inception, but that might have left.
Best
Top five, really.
best Nolan film? You're saying Inception, you're saying Interstellar.
I'm saying Interstellar. Yeah, light work.
People say
Batman, bro.
Oppenheimer.
Dark Knight, no?
Doesn't compare, bro.
Dark Knight, bro.
Does not compare. Dark Knight's amazing. But
Come on, Dark Knight's got to be the
doesn't
GOAT, huh?
I'd say
mean,
I'd
personally,
like
though.
Inception more because it's an original story.
Same with Interstellar.
I might
Original
have to
story.
say Interstellar as well, to be honest.
Even though it
Yeah, but you
copied
can't put original story tax on in there.
original.
I mean,
You're putting Batman tax on it, bro.
No, I'm putting Joker tax on it, bro. It's different, isn't it? It's different, yeah.
all right, hot take.
Solid.
Would that trilogy be as good as it is if Heath Ledger's still alive?
Yeah, of course.
No,
It's not
No,
even
I
up
think
for
I think it
debate.
got way more attention.
it got so much more. I think
Artists
but
get more attention
bear
when
in
they
mind-
die,
Exactly. It's a hard truth. It's a hard
but
truth.
doesn't change the fact that it was still as great as it was, whether he gets more attention or not. If one person knows about it or a million
Absolutely.
people know about it, it doesn't change the quality. So
Absolutely, it is a great.
But
People,
would you
that's
say
why-
it's as good as it was? Would you say he's the best ever Batman if he was still alive? I mean,
it won't
Joker if he was
change
still alive.
it won't change how good it was, but it will change the reception 100%.
of course, I would say honestly
I'm
that
saying.
is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, cinematic performances by an actor and actress I've ever seen in my life.
100%.
His
100%.
Joker was on another level of just
Yeah,
insane.
drugs.
It does that to you.
He locked himself in a hotel room for like a month. But yeah, man, what an
Gets like
amazing
that.
performance. What an amazing performance. But yeah.
Joaquin's nearly there, bro. I can't lie to you.
It's different,
Not
innit?
after the
It's hard.
musical that he's making.
Ah,
Not after
That yeah, well you say well that's gonna ruin it, innit? So it's gonna go the other way. There's no way that movie's good. There's no way that movie's good. I don't
In
know.
it.
There's no
people,
way.
People said Gaga was really good in the Gucci film, though.
Apparently
People have
she's
said
good.
that.
No,
Same
but she's
as
not
the-
singing in that, is she?
She is. She's Harley Quinn. No?
No. I'm
Oh,
saying
he
in,
means in the
like
in
Gucci
the
film.
Gucci
Yeah,
film.
but that proves then that she has acting
Acting
ability.
chops.
Yeah.
She did the one with Bradley
but-
Cooper as well, no?
Yeah, Star
Yeah,
is
but
Born.
Joker 2 is an actual musical, is what I'm trying to say. That ruins the film, right?
So is The Star Was Born as well. So.
no, but I
So
don't
let me
care.
just-
I'm saying he's saying no. I
Say
don't mean
less,
that.
say
I'm
less,
just-
say less, say less.
No, I'm saying he's saying she has acting ability because she was able to act as well as sing in another film. But I'm saying the Joker
No, I'm
2
saying
film
she
will
was. I'm saying she's already proven that she can sing because she has multi-million-dollar singles and stuff, right?
say that,
But now
say
she's
that.
also proven that she can act, so it may be
True.
better than people think.
And
right?
she has done a
Not
movie
like-
where she brought both together too. so
Exactly,
it's-
yeah. This ain't like Battleship where Rihanna's just on a boat doing fuck all for 2 hours.
Mahalo, motherfucker, and that's it. That's the one line.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, fair.
I don't know.
I love it.
Actually, screw Inception, bro. Matrix. A guy Neo.
Did you just Google all the Nolan films?
Nolan
No,
didn't
no,
do
Nolan.
He
it.
didn't even do
Matrix.
That's what I was
Matrix.
asking, bro. Yeah, that's what I was
Matrix,
asking.
no.
bro.
I was just thinking about Red Pill.
Oh,
I was like,
right.
the meme came from Matrix, bro.
Red pill.
So,
Let's move on to some actual good/bad happening in the world right now. Recently, this past weekend on recording right now, there were marches all across London to stand for ceasefire and raise awareness for Palestine. And there was also some armistice stuff happening the same day, and there was a bit of conflict between the two. But does anyone want to talk about the marches? Does anyone attend on that day? I mean,
We
none
were
of us did,
together.
but I know.
We
none
were
of us did.
together recording,
Did
bro.
anyone plan to? Did anyone plan to?
yeah, I attended. I attended in my dream. I had a dream the night before. It was like a message from God saying, "Don't go to the shitty recording. That was a waste of time. I should have listened. I should have listened."
So
Did anyone
we
plan on going before we were meant to be together?
I mean we had this in the books for a while, and this only came
Look at this damage recovery.
No, legit. Like it was actually booked in for time, and then the march was only booked a couple of days before, so we wouldn't have been able to even. If we
There's
wanted
been
to,
more than
but-
one march though.
Yeah. So did you go?
That was the main one. That was the biggest by far.
I'm not coming with the damage recovery.
Damage recovery. He's asking about that day, bro.
No,
when
Jay,
Armistice
he's asking
and-
overall.
No, he's
You're
asking about
overall, innit?
Armistice and that day.
Jay, what are you
And-
asking for the one?
No,
part?
Massa,
Oh
don't
my
try
days.
twist the narrative, brother.
Harshu,
Don't try
do
do that,
you
bro.
care about Palestine?
Fuck's
Nah,
sake.
it's fine. I'm talking. Let's just talk about the date. There were
Yeah, hold that.
We couldn't in it, Jay. We couldn't in it, Jay, because he's right. Calendar. and
That's
that,
my
bro.
point, fam.
no, but
Fucking hell.
I'm just let's just bring awareness to what happened and stuff anyway.
Of course,
Um,
of course.
Yeah,
What,
there
you mean
were.
anti-Semitic marches. That's crazy.
Can't move on.
I mean, it is really sad to see that something. Actually, Massam, we were talking about this very recently as well, and it's just we'll tie it in. Yeah, like I'm talking about the McDonald's stuff and all that kind of stuff. Like we'll tie it in, but it's just sad to see that something as people are going out there marching and standing and in solidarity. In fuck me, I don't even make solidarity
In
for
solidarity.
something.
Massive.
Solitary on
That's the
someone's
game
own.
I'm playing right now, bro.
In solitary confinement with the Palestinians. Oh god.
For something so pure, and then there's people out there like I get it. Armistice Day is huge as well, but it shouldn't have been something where
mate. Keep Britain in it. Keep Britain British in
Yeah.
it.
it's so
Brexit
stupid,
means
man.
Brexit.
What do you think about the argument that it's their day?
But this is the thing, right? It's Armistice Day, a day for peace against war. Seems like a pretty good time to have a protest about stopping war, right?
Nah, don't count. Don't
There's no
count.
British.
It don't
there's no
count if you're
British
not
who
white.
died in the conflict.
I mean,
Yeah,
literally,
yeah.
like
Count.
the people of the past in World War One, World War Two, whatever Armistice Day, like, is it specific World War or is it just generally? It's the poppy, right?
Yes,
It's just
Uh,
World
it's
War
World War
One. Right? Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
World War One, right?
I think
Yeah.
it is.
Battle of
Yeah.
Versailles.
Battle of the Somme, wasn't it? Which one was it? Was it both?
One of them.
It's World War One. It's World War One.
Anyways, we're not historians, but like, yeah. So it's like if those man died, obviously, when like to try and save the world, right? Those man died. No, it's true. Those man died in the process of trying to save
Cut
the
this
world,
episode.
right? No, shut up, cut you. Like they died, right? They sacrificed their lives, rather.
They did in fact
It's more,
die.
it's a more eloquent way of saying it. They sacrificed their lives for the safety and the peace and the tranquility of the world.
Pakistan.
Right?
That's
And
great.
so one
It's
would
Commonwealth
hope.
country.
One would hope that protesting against a current war that's going on
Yeah.
would be something that those who sacrifice their life that way also celebrate. You can say it's not one. You can celebrate both at the same time.
Nah, that math.
Do you know what I mean?
That math ain't mathin', bro. That math ain't mathin'.
Not some people, bro.
So there are a lot of people against it. Some people in government have even been fired after saying that the police side with the Palestinian marches.
It's really sad to see because an opportunity like that doesn't come around often, where people can all stand together and put small difference. I know it's not a small difference. I know we're just people talking behind a screen, so it's different. But like in the grand scheme of things, bro, that was the perfect opportunity for people to come together and merge responsibility and merge a good cause together and make it something bigger than it is and stand for humanity. But instead, as usual, humans ended up being divided because of our human nature. Like, it's just so sad to see, man. It's just a
Humans do
tragedy.
love politicizing everything. That's just the reality. I mean, you're always going to have a counter argument no matter what it is. So it doesn't matter how virtuous the notion is, there's always going to be a counter argument. It's just a reality. I mean, for and against since the beginning of time, it doesn't matter what it is. To your point, Hamza, just to play devil's advocate, I mean, like I said, unironically, the truth is no British troops are dying in the conflict. So that's why they're not going to treat it as one and the same. Because if you want to make that argument, then realistically, there's literally wars around the planet every single day, right? That's just their argument that they're putting. Obviously, we all agree they're categorically wrong, but that's just the point that they're making about Armistice Day being for.
Well, the reality
British
is
troops.
British casualties actually did occur in Palestine in the conflict of 1948. Because it was British mandated Palestine and they were part of that war. So there was people who actually did die. So, but they don't, I'm sure they don't know that.
These idiots don't know that, bro.
They don't know that.
Well,
Palestine, what's that, mate? What's that, mate?
Fucking Gaza? I thought you were talking about Gaza. You down the road in the fucking pub.
Oh, deja vu.
Deja vu. But yeah, so there you go. I think it says here, 754 army personnel, British ones, from the BritishMilitaryHistory.co.uk or the UK Parliament website, whichever one's more accurate.
Sign for the ceasefire, people.
Yeah,
Our Slough MP doesn't rate a ceasefire. He thinks it's pointless.
Unfortunately. He didn't vote for anything, actually. He didn't vote for or against, he just abstained. Which is...
Oh, what a guy. That's a proper Indian mentality, isn't it?
One of you, man.
Sitter. We don't claim that guy, bro.
I have to. He's got a bug.
I was just about to say, he's from Punjab, bro. He's not from South India. You don't have to claim him. You get pals. Jay, on the other hand, has to claim him.
Well, this was all about borders and divides, isn't it, man?
This is what I mean, bro. There's an opportunity right here, but
what else
to come together.
What else has been happening? I've heard some Just Stop Oil shit's been happening. So what's that?
Yeah,
it ties in. This ties in so well. So I'm very happy with the update. But as we all know, Just Stop Oil. Remember Just Stop Oil? You know them cunts that sit on the fucking middle of the road and stop people going from like going to school and work and all them cunts. Yeah.
Do you laugh at that? Do you guys find it funny when like the people? I know Hamza does.
No, wait. I don't find it funny, but it's just like
it's totally your comedy, bro. Don't even act.
My comedy what?
I know
my comedy what? To let babies not get to the hospital when they need to and they block up motorways. What kind of person do you portray me as?
We're not talking about that. I'm talking about in a vacuum.
Oh, to be fair,
you do find it funny.
He did say, "Do you lot find it funny?" And you instantly started laughing. So
yeah.
Don't lie, bro. Hamza's putting on an act. He finds it hilarious when the guy's getting yeeted and manhandled. You guys find it funny. Those are two Indians. Oh, okay.
Yeah, your man's country's used to just manhandling dons.
So it's yours.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
We're all the same, bro. We're all brown. Come on.
We don't talk about the 1.7 million Afghans getting chucked out of Pakistan right now. We don't talk about that.
Bro.
Do I find it funny? I find it funny sometimes when people do funny things. Like there's one video where Just Stop Oil guy's sitting in the middle of the road and he's blocking the traffic, and the guy turns his BMW around and just blasts his exhaust note in the dude's ear, and he just goes deaf and then walks off the road. That's just funny.
That's hilarious. Do you not remember the fucking lady who made a bag of being one of the people that kicked someone off the... What's her name? The mum that she moved like a Just Stop Oil protester, and she made so much money off it because she started selling merch off it. Made like a whole campaign about it. It was hilarious, bro.
Fair play.
How do you make merch off of that?
She got really big. She became like a micro influencer, and then just from like that incident.
Oh my god, bro! She's got more count than us, bro.
Yes.
What the fuck?
All right,
what are you doing?
Next episode, we're booting Just Stop Oil protesters.
Yeah, forget the march. Let's go do that, bruv.
Well, account is empty for that day. That's crazy.
But
you don't want to put something in now.
Take an annual leave that day, bro. But anyway,
No, I don't really find that. I don't really find that violence humor funny, to be honest.
all that for that.
Yeah, all that for
Yeah, I
that.
just want to condemn you guys. I just
Liar.
want to condemn you, bro. Do you guys condemn Hamas? Well, we're at it.
What's wrong with this guy?
No, obviously, nah,
You guys
no.
condemn or down.
He's right though, innit? You can't be physically beating man, but at the same time, they're blocking people on motorways, getting to hospitals and appointments and school. It's like, and it's so dumb because they don't do it in the right places. Like, why don't you go
Block
do
me,
it to BP?
block me from getting to school, bro.
No.
Go and block me, bro.
To be fair though,
Bro, I would have
To be
loved
fair,
that on the
though.
coach, bro,
Yeah,
back in the
no,
day.
100%.
I'll be
Fucking just stop
celebrating,
ill. I'd be sitting down with them, bro. I'd start praying and shit, meditating, like, yeah, come. What are you on? Who's
I
with me,
don't get
lads?
this one man blocking the traffic, bro. I'm like, all right, call it a day. We're going home, bro.
Say like
Don't drive
15-minute
around.
rule.
No.
Remember that?
Stop right there. Don't overtake him. It's a one-way street, bro.
Oshu used to pray that the school would be closed off for snow every year.
Brother.
And it was
Every
fucking July.
And lo and behold, it was never closed.
Just making shit up now, bro.
It was July, but we were some holidays, brother. So you don't need to worry.
What, you think I'm fucking blind, bro?
You can't see me.
Your glasses don't fit on you, to be fair.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! All right. To come back to topic. After that, I don't know how I meant to, but Just Stop Oil recently went to the London National Gallery and started fucking up a painting. And when I say fucking up, I mean fucking it up. They took hammers. By the way, this painting is hundreds of years old. They just started smashing the glass on it, like the protective glass on it. It was crazy. And so it kind of ties in.
They're just fakes, though, innit? Let's be honest.
Wow, you never
Let's
know.
be honest. The real ones, they're stuck in some basement somewhere.
100%. They've got some
Jay,
big
the Mona
basement
Lisa
safe.
ain't the Mona Lisa there, bro.
There actually
no
isn't.
way.
Anyway, I
Any man.
keep saying
Actually,
this. Go to see men.
The thing is, Oshu, you know, with that case, normally from what I've seen is the Just Stop Oil, they normally yeet the oil right on the paintings, but the paintings are covered by glass, so it's just a demonstration, really.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this one, but if they're actually fully destroying the painting,
It's the
that's
glass.
kinda-
They're smashing the glass on the outside. Yeah.
It's
How
currently
did they
in
get past
like
the barriers and stuff. Was there no security?
No,
There is,
there's no
but-
barriers in it. Like a lot of them are just on the
Just
wall.
on the wall.
Yeah.
this one was on the wall and they just started smashing it. And currently the painting's in for like it's minor damage, so it's in for like restorative whatever it is.
They
But
did
at
the
that
Van
point-
Gogh one in it like last year, or whatever.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Is
that
this- are
was
these the same dons that threw the
sunflower
soup?
one.
I don't know.
Well, it's
On the
just
painting.
yeah. Just stop oil. Yeah, just stop oil. same dons.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's nice that
Yeah.
we're talking about that then.
So the reason why I'm bringing it up now is because it kind of ties in a lot to it was the theme of it was about, you know, protesting and all these things, but without tarnishing the legacy or the reason behind why you're protesting, right? And it was like, it got me thinking, and this is something that me and Massam were talking about a couple of weeks ago, where it's just, you see the stuff about like the coloured rats and mice in Mackey's, people letting off like the flag of Palestine. It's just sad. Like, by the way, I support Palestine, free Palestine till the end, yeah. But it's just sad to see when people tarnish the thing that a lot of people are out there, the wider, cumulative
It's always a small
population
minority,
out there,
innit?
yeah, just fucking it up for people, and it's just, it just got me thinking, like, why tarnish something that's so pure and something so good when you could play it by certain rules, play it in a certain way, get your message across in a certain way without ruining the wider message. And it just ties into a wider conversation me and Massam were having, and I just wanted to bring it to you guys as well, right? Which is like, what do you, with Just Stop Oil in particular, what do you guys think in the terms of like this? Firstly, do you even care about the art being mashed up for the sake of, like, you know, for their message? And do you think to make an actual difference, this is the kind of stuff people need to do, where you destroy hundreds and hundreds of years old art and stuff like that to actually get your message across? Or is there like a fine line? Is what I wanted to
I've
ask
got a genuine question. Yeah, I'm just trying to understand the logic of these people, right? I read a little bit on how Just Stop Oil is actually like funded by oil barons and families of oil
Yeah.
barons and stuff like that as well, right? But
False flags.
yeah, I'm just trying to understand this, right? Just Stop Oil is their goal is to go against the pollution of the world and try and make the world a greener, cleaner place. Cool. Sick one. All for that. Nice one. The ones that perpetrate the most against this are obviously oil companies, petrol companies, fuel companies, those sorts of thingies, big manufacturers, and who, release a lot of pollution, cool. Got that. What did Van Gogh do to you, man? What has Van Gogh got to do? I guess the only thing is they just want spotlight on them.
Yeah.
And then by nature of that, you go to check out what Just Stop Oil is, and then you become a supporter. Okay, fine. I mean, not fine, but like I get the logic there from their perspective. Leave Van Gogh alone, innit?
Bro, exactly, man.
Just leave him
gets me
alone. What? It's so dumb.
It doesn't make no sense. Because
So
if anything,
dumb.
you're being hated more. You're being
Why don't you go to
hated
Shell
rather than-
headquarters, BP
What's
headquarters,
more
do something
important,
there.
lads?
Downing
Lads,
Street?
what's-
We don't promote any of this, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying it.
that's not.
that would make more logical sense, but
It's
they
coming
shouldn't
out
do
his
that.
mouth, though.
They shouldn't do that. But yeah.
Guys, what's more important, Van Gogh or the Earth? Innit? Van Gogh, planet Earth.
No, 100%. But the point is, if you're gonna do that, no, Earth is more important. To answer your
I'd say
question.
Van Gogh. Can't lie. It depends on what perspective, innit?
Bear in mind, this
What
is coming from someone
artistic
who
view,
fucking
innit?
loves art. I care about
Yeah,
paintings. I
name me
went to see
five
the Mona
painters.
Lisa.
Name me 5 painters.
Doesn't matter.
No,
That's
no,
not the
name me
point.
5
I
painters. Name me 5
appreciate art
painters.
when I'm there.
No,
You name me 5 painters.
All right. Monet, Picasso. I like that. Van Gogh, Rembrandt,
I
and
went to see that as well. Him.
shit. I need one more. Leonardo da Vinci.
Okay, cool. What is your point?
No, I just wanted you to do it in it because you were saying you like art, but then you just ruined it by putting it back on me, and I look like a mug.
Yeah,
Anyway, Karen, I
exactly.
should ignore him.
Yeah.
My point is, like, I can appreciate like you trying to make a stand and make a difference by raising commotion and making a scene. Yeah, I get it, but also doing it in the right way is detrimental. It's not detrimental. It's crucial to getting your point across in a positive manner. If you're going out here ruining paintings that people come to see and appreciate and feel a way about, if you're letting off rats into Mackies, you're tarnishing what 100,000 other people are doing, the positive thing that these people are doing to make a difference to a real world situation and a real world cause. I don't see, but the thing is with Just Stop Oil that pisses me off is I don't see anyone else. I might be biased because that's just the way the media portrays it, but I don't see anyone from the Just Stop Oil movement doing anything that isn't interruptive and ruining paintings. I haven't seen a positive Just Stop Oil man then, bruv. Like, where are they? What are they doing? Why is it always ruining paintings and stopping babies from going to the hospital? What
It's
is
almost
going
like
on?
it's a fake propaganda organization. It's crazy.
I don't know if it's Just Stop Oil or not, but there are a lot of protests that happen.
Allegedly.
What's allegedly?
His accusations.
My
innit, that Just
accusations
Stop
are
Oil's a
alleged.
false flag.
Oh. There are a lot of protests that happen outside the oil and gas company headquarters in London. Because I work close to the Shell headquarters, and it's like solidly once
yeah.
a month their building's closed for like 2 days because there's protests outside.
Okay, I
Protest
respect
Jay,
that.
innit? He's
I
a part
respect
of he's a part of the evil on the planet.
But
No,
don't
I
know
can respect that.
Yeah, I don't know who does that, and they get no media coverage, right? Because
That's my point. Yeah.
So
See, there's people out there doing the Lord's work like that and actually trying to save the planet, and then there's fuckers like you out
because
there
Shell
hit you
probably
really.
pay off to not get that stuff put into the news.
Yeah, Hamza's right. The thing is, at the end of the day, it's just poor media management. The reality is, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm just saying, obviously, from their perspective, it's like their voice is not getting heard. So they're desperate, backs against the wall. Let's create as big a PR statement as we can. you
Yeah.
know. And what's the phrase? Like, bad PR
Any
is
publicity is good publicity.
any publicity is
Yeah.
good publicity, right? It's just reality. Let's be honest. None of us would have heard of Just Stop Oil if they didn't block Mandem in the streets. If we're being 100% honest, so
But, you know,
100% agree.
but none of us take
What
it
you would
seriously
say.
because of it.
of course, that's
That's
my point.
That's the other side of the coin.
And
though,
it's
isn't
so stupid because it's like that's just
Yeah.
you know how fucking shit humans have to be to naturally navigate towards the negative stuff that is funny rather than actually looking at people and thinking, all right, cool. It's just about what's funny, bruv. That baby's fucking, this guy's on the fucking road, not moving. Oh, let's slap him around the face, drag him to the side, put a video up, you get 1 million views. But people out here protesting from 4 a.m, but you can't put 2 fucking minutes of video on them to actually make a difference. Like, it's fucking sad. That's why I support the actual Palestine march, and that's why we should have gone. But like, I respect that, like the fact that those many people showed up, and yeah, anyone that went to that, really respect you guys.
I still laugh
it was
at
amazing.
those videos that pop up now and again of when the Just Stop Oil guys stop the oil tankers, but they're just full of cooking oil. Like
It's
olive
not
oil
even
and
the
shit,
same
bro.
oil. Oh my god.
It's plants.
It's fucking plants. The guy in the interview, he's like, well, I don't know what the fuck are you doing, because it's not even the same oil, mate. He was at the Armistice march, bro. I saw him.
Well, you were
So
there.
That actually makes me very
You were there
sad.
for Armistice, but not Palestine.
That's crazy.
Did you know on the actual there's a I don't know if it's, let me just Google this just to make sure I'm talking about the right thing.
Yeah, Google.
Oh,
the
yeah,
thing, bro.
Google always helps. Yeah.
Google the
Definitely
thing,
do
bro.
that before you speak.
On this, I
I
think
think
it's
Russia's all right, lads.
Throw back to that episode. Throw back to that
Shajee.
episode. Like, it's not the Cenotaph. It was another like it's another like it's another freaking statue, bro. It's
Building.
around that area, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah. And on it, it has Palestine written on it as well. And it's like a war memorial too, because I think it was like set of like a war or something that happened back then. I think it was when it was British mandated Palestine too. There's a lot of ironies.
Yeah. I mean, there's also another reason why I brought that up that I wanted to bring to you guys as well, is, you know how it's like, oh, the good ones are the bad ones. Like, oh, this person has fucking done this. They let off rats in Mackey's. Oh, blah blah. That's like the bad side of a wider movement. And then there's a good side, in my opinion, obviously, in all our opinions, which is like the protests, the marches, all these things. To break that down to like a human level, into like, you know, like a more granular level, right? Do you guys ever? This is another side thought, that side conversation, tangential conversation that happened as part of mine and Massiv's conversation, which was like, do you guys ever feel the need to, like, when you're in public, do you guys ever feel the need to like uphold a certain responsibility to move in a certain way, so that, because you're representing your community, and it's like, oh, like, you're out and about, you have a responsibility to act in a certain way, because then people will look at you and think, all right, cool, this person has been like this to me, and it might change the mind or the viewpoint of someone who had negative views towards our ethnicity or our community in the first
We talked
in the
about
original.
this. Talked about this in the Ash Dykes episode actually,
Oh.
where he was talking about
I wasn't there.
when. No, you definitely were. When we were talking about like when he traveled across the world and how he was like treated in Madagascar because he was obviously white and had
Oh.
colonialism, and I talked about like my mates who were in Jordan and they were called whitey and stuff like that. And then when we were talking about shout out to those Jordanian kids, and then when we were just talking about like I mentioned
They're
how
definitely
like
listening.
yeah, they're definitely listening.
One day.
Yeah, just when I talked
Shout
about
out
like
kids,
how when I talked about how like, yeah, you represent yourself innit, when you go abroad, like like British, obviously, because British don't have the best reputation in like Europe and stuff like that, right? So when Hashi was acting like a hoodlum in Greece, he was doing the opposite of what he's saying right now.
How?
The term is street, bro. The term is street.
The term is urban.
That guy was a cunt, man. You don't
But yeah, no,
fucking
just like
deserve it.
A, British, uphold British values, obviously, and then B, obviously being Asian, right? Pakistani, Indian, whatever. So yeah, definitely when you go abroad, people have stereotypes towards whatever you are, innit? If you're white, brown, whatever, British, American. So if you come across and you're not a standard obnoxious ignorant American, you're like, oh, I guess they're not all bad, are they?
That's exactly what my son
That's
said.
just-
So
yeah.
the reason why I said it is because not even like when you go abroad, like even when you're just out and about in public right now, even in the UK, right? You know, it's all about. It's just the way you want to move in a certain way. I feel like at certain times, like in other times, I was saying this to my son too. Like I like to have fun, you know. Like there's on the way back from the fucking what do you call it, the Sidemen charity match or whatever. You know, fucking around, this, that, the other, drinks on the train, this, that, the other. But I'm not causing no damage to anyone. I'm just having fun. I'm just doing me, right? But then at the same time, it's like someone might see that, like for example, me with a drink in my hand on the train. Someone might see that and think, "Oh, what the fuck's he doing? Like, why is he drinking on the train?" But all I'm doing technically is, by the way, I'm being civilized. I'm just talking to you guys, cracking bants. We're having fun. I'm not spitting nothing on the floor. I'm not yakking on the corner. It's just having a good time in my social bubble, right? But someone might see that, like an old white man might, not to, if any of you are old white men, I'm not talking about you as a whole. I just mean like an old white man might see that and think, oh, this fucking little curry munchers, fucking drinking fucking bear shit in a corner, yakking, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just,
But
they
then you
might
can't.
take it in a-
Everyone's always gonna have a problem. You could be Mother Teresa. People are gonna have a problem. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Hmm.
as long as you're behaving within normal societal like norms and values, then that's really all you can do.
When people
So,
have
but one last point. The reason why I said that is because Massam was like, even after all that, like even if they say the latter, which is like, oh, okay, cool, he's just having fun and he's just chilling, and okay, cool, he's a brown boy and he's just having fun, he's just chilling, and it is what it is. Massam said something which was like very profound, which is someone might say, oh, he's just one of the good ones, or as what you just said, Hamza, which was they're not all bad,
It's
but it's
dominoes, isn't
never,
it? It's
yeah,
it's
it's
dominoes. Once you see enough good ones, your mind will change. That is the logic of it, at least, right? Because you have bad, like if you think bad of someone, and you're gonna be like, okay, they're all bad. Then let's say you see 10 of them, but then you're gonna need. Reality is you're not gonna need 11 good ones to outweigh
overturn.
the 10 bad ones.
I
You're
get
probably
you,
gonna need
but
20 or 30 good ones to outweigh the 10 bad ones. That's just
so
human.
with that in mind, do you act in a certain way? Do you align those values to your life? And when you're out and about in public, do you move in a certain way where it's like, all right, cool, you know what, I have a responsibility to make sure that people think of my people in a better manner?
I wouldn't say consciously, because I try and just be the best version of myself that I can, and by virtue of that, I'll be well behaved in any scenario in any country in the world. So by default, I guess
Got you.
that's my approach. But yeah, sorry, Jay.
Hear that?
I was just gonna say, the thing is, right? My perspective is, a lot of the time when you have conversations with people who have preconceived racial stereotypes or negative notions, a lot of the time, the people that you can change their mind, people that are open to changing their mind, are people that are generally intellectual and they think about things and they care enough to listen to you and observe you and see what you're like as a person. If there's someone that has preconceived notion of you and they don't give a shit, it doesn't matter how many good people you put in front of them, they're not going to change their mind, because if they're ignorant, you can change their mind because they don't know better. If they're predominantly racist or whatever, most of the time they're not going to change their mind, and that's what leads to all these marches and government people that are racist and all that stuff, and political parties all about Brexit, because
Do you need a certain level of exposure to, let's say, for example, a brown person's just racist towards white people, they live in a predominantly brown community, then just because they go and see a bunch of white people when they're out and about, like going to work and stuff like that, doesn't, even if they're like, the good ones or whatever, they're not going to change their mind. They would have to actually, like, because like what Jay's saying here, I feel like they would have to actually be living in an area where there is enough white people in order to change their mind. Like they need a higher level of exposure to then change their mind. It's obviously a lot harder when someone's actually not ignorant and they actually think that way because of whatever reason. But I think they definitely can change. But it's not only, I think, being exposed to it more, but actually having some of those people that you think these things about within your actual circle, whether it's your work colleagues or your friends, because then I think when you get that level of exposure, then you should hopefully be able to change your mind. But there's always people who are just gonna be stuck in their ways.
You're definitely built by your environment a lot.
100%.
And look at around the world where the most racist and whatever communities usually are. It's where it's very, very not multicultural, right?
Yeah.
It's a very single way of life, single way of people. look at the most multicultural places around the world,
Slough.
and usually usually people are a lot nicer to each other, or maybe not even necessarily nicer, but they're more
Not Slough.
understanding, and they like to listen to other people's points of views. Single cultured places, no, because you're built by your environment, and if you go home every day and you know at home there's racism, where you go to school there's racism, where you
Yeah.
go to
There's just one set of values
exactly
that everyone
right,
aligns to. Yeah.
then
And then if anyone has any other set of values, it's like, oh, that's just wrong. And it's not, I mean, and they wouldn't think of it as in like, it's neither wrong nor right. It's just a different set of values. They just think of it as we're right. Everybody else who differs from that is wrong. So,
It's out of the circle, isn't it?
yeah.
but it's very easy
Yeah, I have-
to it's very easy to not be a dick, right?
Yeah.
Like when
That's
you're
all
out and
right.
about, you're
That's it.
Harshu, you're saying
That's my favorite saying.
you're
It's
saying
not hard
Harshu,
to fit.
you're saying when you're out and about, do you put on a certain persona or act in a certain way?
Not a persona. It's just more of like, do you feel like you have a
You consciously
responsibility
think about
to?
it.
Yeah. Do you I think
Yeah.
I'm just the overthinker in general, because normally like I have a constant struggle now where it's like I don't really care what people think of me anyway nowadays, right? I'm like I'm living my life. I'm not a dickhead 99% of the time. The 1% of the time is usually with like when I'm intoxicated or something. But even then, I'm just having fun with the boys. I'm not doing anything outside of that. I'm not starting no trouble unless it's the cunt Uber driver, right? But with that in mind, it's almost
Speaking
like
of
why am I wearing a mask, bro? COVID's done. I just feel like sometimes I think like shit, maybe like represent kind of thing, innit? It's like I'm representing for our community when I'm out there. There's cunts out there who think of people in a certain way. It's just my bit. It's the least I could do. But then I don't know. It's just a constant struggle that I've faced sometimes in my head. But yeah, sorry. That's just to go on to
Yeah.
what you were saying.
That's fair. I just think like I'm kind of, I guess I'm the same as Hamza. Like it's very easy to not be a dick, and if you just go about being a good person, then no matter what interactions you have, you don't have to always think about how I'm acting, because you know what you're doing is what you are happy with as a person, right? Like
Yeah.
none of us would go around just, well, I hope none of us would just go around
Speak for
like,
yourself.
like throwing racial slurs at people or littering on the floor or things that you'd
All right, you
expect
speak for
from.
Atypical.
Yeah,
Speak for your quarter, fam.
Yeah.
you'd expect that those general types of things are being upheld by people that respect themselves and respect others in the community. And so if you're doing that, it takes like 1 second out of your day to be nice to someone else. And if everyone
Yeah.
did that, it would be a better place
My
to
my
live.
thing is more reactionary. It's like when sometimes I see certain shit when I'm out and about, and I'm like I can easily not get involved and not talk about it, because it's like it saves everyone the trouble, and probably it's hard to explain without giving an example. But it's more like when you see something, do I need to? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I might just be chatting shit, but it's just
Give an example then,
I'm trying to think like.
one that doesn't incriminate you.
I can't really think. But if I think of one, I'll say it. But it's more like a younger, angrier, and more outspoken me would have been saying certain things to certain people if they say some things first. But now I just let a lot of go shit because I ain't got the time. I don't care, and it's like, all right, cool. It is what it is. But then sometimes a part of me is also like, you know what? It's an education thing. It's like, all right, you know what? That is wrong because of so and so. But then now it's like I don't care. I don't have the time. Like you pissing me off. Like you even thinking like that makes me think that I ain't got to talk to you about certain. I don't know. It might just be a tangent. It might be a tangential thought as well. But that's just I don't know.
Let me just quickly say, thing is, you and Hamza's opinion is valid, but at the same time, I feel like you're almost overestimating people's capabilities, because the reality is the large proportion of people are they lack self-awareness, they lack critical thinking, and they lack immaturity. So the reality is, going back to the Palestine example, when you said that they drew they drew on the statue, the Palestine, Free Palestine, you said they drew on the statue?
No. I was saying it was already engraved onto the statue, like it's part of the statue
Right.
itself. Sorry, yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, another example that I wanted to talk about is obviously the one that Harsh said about the rats in McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
So you can kind of understand that they may think it's a weird one. It's like clearly you lack any critical thinking in that situation to think that will accomplish anything, right? The traditional bad apples are either trying to take advantage or they just don't know what they're doing is wrong, is a reality. In that case, I've seen people go, I don't know their names, can't name and shame them, but I've seen people go into McDonald's with their own burger company, whatever it is, their
Bait
corner
squad.
shop burger store. Bait squad?
Sorry,
Oh,
no,
no,
it's
no,
just,
no.
yeah.
They're like whatever their corner shop burger joint, whatever the flipping franchise that they own, yeah? They go to McDonald's, they record themselves in TikTok and be like, free Palestine, don't go to McDonald's, come to this one here, come to this one here. And it's just like,
Right.
it's too much opportunist. It's too much
Mm.
opportunist. And at that point, you just make a mockery of what you
Yeah.
initially tried to do.
Yeah.
And talking about the rats example, and we can talk about this because this is another thing that me and Harsh talk about. You know, people saying about boycott this, boycott that, boycott this, boycott that. And my take on all the boycotting is I feel like to some extent, sure you can boycott. So what I mean by that is like Starbucks, for being honest, you can get a Starbucks supply at any joint. Let's be real, right? The £5 flipping cappuccino ain't that good enough that you cannot just skip it for the day, right? But the ones that really feel like a bit, I feel like kind of like conflicted and kind of feel sad for is when people say like boycott McDonald's. Not so much because I love Philly fish, because I did get that number one, but McDonald's is a basic. McDonald's is a joint which is made famous for being the cheapest place. If we're being honest, the people who go to McDonald's ain't the rich, ain't the middle class. It's very the poor individuals. So like boycotting a place like McDonald's, just to say, is very different to Starbucks, which, you know, like I said, you can go along your day and never have Starbucks again.
Luxury good.
Realistically,
This is what I was
luxury
talking about
good,
the other
right?
day about with another friend. That I was talking about like Starbucks and McDonald's. Like Starbucks, yeah, makes sense. Same vibe as you. McDonald's, I see what you're saying, but that's also like definitely not like not that any of these things are necessities. I will, but I was just like things like Coke and Pepsi, for example. I was like they I feel like they're a bit different compared to things like McDonald's and Starbucks. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay,
You see where I'm
so
coming
funny
from?
because yeah, I'm gonna talk about my Coke example as well because the Coke is another example I had. But McDonald's, I definitely think it counts. They literally they got famous for a 99p menu. Like it's famous in Middle America for feeding poor families. So
Yeah, yeah,
it's
100%. Yeah,
quite
I get what,
literally
yeah,
the
yeah,
staple of cheap food,
yeah,
right?
for sure.
So when you try to do stuff like you never know a person's financial situation as well,
yeah, never.
right? If someone says like, if someone is like, nah, I don't want to boycott Starbucks because I got to have my cappuccino, you know, the rating game, I've lost like 10 respectfully, bro, because it ain't that deep, right? But McDonald's is a bit weird one because, like I said, they might be trying to afford their whole cheap family. And those cases where they're chucking rats in and bombarding and just like, it's just so comical and it just is kind of a disgrace to what you're representing. In terms of Coke and Pepsi, see that it's actually funny. My mom was like, "Oh, you want to get Coke?" And like my take on the Coke one, please educate me in the audience. Leave a comment section below if I'm wrong with this thinking. My take on that is if I don't decide to buy Coke for the corner shop man from the Tesco, realistically, I'm just hurting their bottom line. I'm hurting the corner shop's bottom line because he's already got the stock in.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Do you know what I
100%.
mean? I'm hurting the local business.
That's
Let's not
different to
say Tesco.
Tesco. Yeah,
Yeah, let's not say Tesco. Let's say the corner shop. Like you go to
corner
the
shop.
corner shop, you
Tesco's
get
not getting a. Sorry, Coke is not getting a percentage from the corner shop, but they'll get one from Tesco, sort of thing.
sure. Well, the corner shop example, you're hurting your local business in the local community. So I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. Like at the same time, you can make the argument like, do you really need Coke?
But no, but I think with your example, that actually makes
Nah.
sense. That's a valid point. So I think if you want to like look at it like actually objectively and be like, you know, I'm not going to support anyone that helps support, you know, that sort of stuff, and I want to boycott it. Okay, cool, that's fine. I don't think you can't really. I mean, I'd like to think at least you can't really think of an argument to say no to that, right? That's like okay, fair. If that's what you want to do, absolutely knock yourself out. It makes logical sense, right? But I think with your one there, yeah, the boss man, like Coke has no relationship with the boss man other than like, cause it's done now. Like they've sold it, they bought it from
Yeah.
Coca-Cola. It's done. It's in their line end of story. Places like Tesco and stuff, I'm sure Coke still get a percentage when they get sold, right? Other
You
than,
think so?
I don't know. I'm just assuming in it. They're more likely to at the very least in it than places like a corner shop and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like in that example, if you want to take it a step further, that does make sense. Like,
Sure.
don't harm. You're harming the boss man. You're not actually harming Coke at that point.
I feel like you could
Yeah.
say that about anything though. That's the thing, isn't it? Like I'm I'm vegetarian. You don't take the piss out of it all the time. But
Nah.
I could use the same argument.
What are you talking about?
Shut up. I could use the same argument and say I'm hurting all the local butchers by not eating meat.
Nah, but you're not.
You're not
See,
stopping.
that's the
though.
difference.
You never did in the first place.
But I'm also
never-
not. I'm not giving them money.
Yeah,
But
you're
there's
both
money
This
right.
is the
ideas,
same.
isn't
This
there?
is the
Yeah.
same thing. I'm not. If you're boycotting drinking Coke, you can still go to Bossman and buy a different drink off him.
Yeah, but you're not
You're just
buying,
not buying the Coke. Yeah, but that's just like 1 month supply. You can just not buy it after that, right? It's not going to make the dude go bankrupt.
Yeah.
You could go and buy. You can go and if you really wanted to, you go buy more drinks off of that Bossman than you would have done if you bought one Coke. If you feel sorry for him.
Should we look at all the drinks you're supposed to boycott, and you tell me which one you can pick out the Bossman's? Because the thing is, Coke and Pepsi, they own like
They own
every
everything.
single soft drink.
There's no
They
point
own
even
every
googling
soft
it.
drink.
They own everything.
Karma
they own
Cola.
everything.
I had that the other day. Decent.
That was
I don't think they're selling that at
nice.
Bossman's, G.
Bro, forget the boycott. I'm having normal Coke if you offer me that, bro.
You didn't try it.
No, but like, yeah, I didn't try it. But no, like Pepsi and Coca-Cola, they own loads, bro. You can't have Fanta, you can't own Sprite, you can't own.
Yeah, they own.
Let me just check Rubicon right now.
You can't even have a bunch of waters either.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
Oh,
Don't they
yeah.
own? Don't they own the juice? What's the juice?
Innocent. They own Innocent.
Innocent. They
Yeah,
own
yeah.
Innocent as
Yeah.
well.
I think
You
they
can't
own
have
Smart
orange
Water
juice,
as
bro.
well.
Yeah.
That's what
Let me check
saying.
Smart water. Coca-Cola. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. So like, I don't necessarily agree with your example there, because if you decide to not buy lamb from the local butchers, get
But
chicken.
you're not wrong though. Like logically, yeah. I think Jay's logic is still correct. You're still like at the end of the day, Jay not doing vegetarian is an option, right? Sorry, Jay being vegetarian is an option for him, right? Like he it's his choice, right? He could turn around tomorrow and not do it, right? If you want to be technical about it, so he is technically robbing the butchers. He's essentially, I think his intention though, isn't it? Like you're not boycotting the butchers for a negative reason, right? If that makes sense. But then someone could say, well, you're just boycotting them because it's your beliefs. I'm boycotting Coke because it's my beliefs.
The big difference
that's
is
why I
if
stopped.
if you're buying meat from that butcher, if you're a carnivore and you're buying meat from that butcher,
Yeah, what kind of meat? Set the
If
scene,
you're-
bro.
if-
RP out.
I'll pee it out.
Oh my god, this guy's a
What are you buying? Are you buying leg? You buying thigh? You buying breast? What are you buying?
or a titty, man, 2 titties for me. But say you're buying it from this place, right? And then tomorrow you stop. That is the difference, right? That is the equivalent of buying a Coke and then stopping, rather than not drinking Coke in the first place or not eating meat in the first place. It's more so the fact that you're dropping the business even further down because people that did used to buy it now don't. That is the equivalent, right?
but you have
also,
but everyone has to start somewhere, right? Let's say
Yeah.
let's say 50% of the world population tomorrow decided they wanted to be vegetarian. They have to
Oh,
stop
God
buying their
forbid.
meat
That
from
won't include
somewhere.
me.
yeah. I hear that.
And then if you're saying that's because of your beliefs and because of that, your end goal is to stop whatever production of meat, whatever CO2, greenhouse gases, all that shit. Then yeah, in the short term it's gonna hurt the butcher, but in the long term your goal is to hurt someone else.
Yeah. But then you can go to another butcher. It's about the butcher, right? It's about his product, not the product overall.
Yeah, it's about the butcher himself, the businessman.
Yeah, that's true.
You can
It's-
buy a
it's-
Karma
it's-
Cola.
You can buy it.
See,
from
that's why you had a
different
Karma Cola, innit?
You can buy the Karma butcher, but you can't buy the Coca-Cola butcher.
That's what I'm saying. You're switching
That's a good point,
supplier rather than
Yeah.
wage.
You know about that. Sorry, Ali, bro. It's too
Tell me
easy.
later, bro.
Oi, honestly though, if you're, stop.
God, what meat are you gonna pull out now, bro?
Wait, yo, I show meat.
I'm gonna stop. Let me
I
say
show
anything.
meat.
I show.
So meat.
Yeah. Well, there we
Damn.
go.
An hour and a half on the dot. Fuck
On the
no.
dot. So there was
Lot of
our
waffle.
discussion about all of that. Let us know what you think below. Do you think boycotting is actually worth it? Do you think it's actually something worth doing? And if so, yeah, let us know below. And at the Atypical Podcast and on platforms. Thank you for listening to another episode. Send hate, obviously, to Harsh in the comments below. You heard it all before. And we'll catch you on the next episode.
Free Palestine.
Thank you.